the waiting is different in the heavenlies. Psalm 25 says, "On you I wait all the day." What you love, you will wait for. Ecclesiastes 3:7 says there is a time to be silent and to speak. Sometimes the problem with us, with me, is that we like to speak more than we like to listen. Consider how much the Lord listens to us. Sometimes we just need to zip it and hear what he has to say. We like to talk it out, sometimes with the Lord, sometimes with each other. But I'm reminded of Proverbs 17:27 through 28. He who has knowledge spares his words, and a man of understanding is of a calm spirit. Even a fool is counted wise when he holds his peace. When he shuts his lips, he is considered perceptive. I don't want to be a fool. Sometimes we just have to be quiet and stop adding to the noise. Science says that silence helps regrow needed brain cells disturbed by noise. I didn't know our brain cells could be disturbed by noise. I as a whole can be disturbed by noise, so perhaps I can believe it. Man's proverb, "Silence is golden," actually has biblical connection. In 1 Peter 3:4, a gentle and quiet spirit is pleasing before the Lord. Time and time again, we are reminded in Scripture that quiet is pleasing. There is benefit to the silence. It's in the silence that we can actively listen. It's in the silence, the absence of sound, that is when we can really hear. Have you ever been in a crowded, busy restaurant trying to have a conversation with someone across the table from you and you can't hear them? You have no idea what they said. You realize you just spoke to me for a few moments and I don't know what you said. There's too much going on around me. Sometimes when there's a lot going on, I miss whole things that my kids are telling me, and I'm working on quietly saying, "I'm sorry, it's me, not you. Can you say it again? What was that? I'm sorry, I missed it." When there's too much happening around us, we can't get the one-on-one conversation from a person sitting across a table from us. How can we hear the voice of the Lord, that still, small voice? You have to make the space in the silence. And just so we're all on the same page, I'm not blaming age on not being able to hear. I'm just working on focus. We'll just see. But it is hard to wait for that sound, isn't it? It's hard to sit and just wait for Jesus to say something. Consider the human. Our nature does not like to wait. In the Word, we see examples of this. The Israelites did not want to wait and complained about everything. They wanted to go back to slavery over waiting. Sarah didn't want to wait for Abraham to be the father of all nations, so she sent him to her handmaiden. The prodigal son didn't want to wait for inheritance, so he asked for an advance and squandered it. We are not prone for patience. Let's talk about waiting for just a moment. Americans spend about 37 billion, that's with a B, 37 billion hours a year waiting in line. It produces boredom, annoyance, frustration, impatience. Technology is ruining our patience by rewiring our brains to expect instant gratification. That was a bad snap. Instant gratification. Microsoft says we have the attention span of a goldfish. That's the same as a toddler. I don't like to wait. When you walk into Kohl's with your Amazon return, and there's 3 people in front of you, who else is with me? Oh, I have to wait for 3 people. Okay, I hope it's just one transaction and it's really fast and they have their QR code ready on their phone and they're ready to go and it's going to be really, really snappy. And the person behind the counter looks like they have the bag ready and they look like they know what they're doing. This is going to move fast. It's going to be okay. Take a deep breath. It's fine. I don't like to wait. I'm just going to stand here and I'm going to scroll something because I just can't stand here. We don't like to do it. We've groomed it out of our nature. Over half of people feel like waiting is a waste of time. And 70% of people would rather make an appointment than wait. That's me. Just to be honest, if Adam ever asks me, where do you want to go for dinner? My answer is anywhere we can make a reservation. Please don't make me walk into a restaurant and have to stand in the lobby and then sit there and tap my foot and be like, oh my goodness, there's somebody eating that food that I want to eat right over there and I have to wait here. And how long did you say it was going to be? It was going to be like another 15, 20 minutes. Okay, maybe it's closer to the 15 side. I don't want to wait. Is there a chair? Can I sit down somewhere? Was there somewhere else we could go that had a reservation? I will spend 15 to 20 minutes driving to somewhere else where I can have a reservation where I can sit down right then, even though I could just wait right here for the same amount of time. Is there a menu? Can I look at the menu so that I can decide what I want to eat so that as soon as I sit down, I can order it and then I will have to wait even less because I've already known what I'm going to order and the waitress doesn't have to wait for me to read the order? I don't want to wait. We're not good at it. The average wait time at one of our favorite fast food drive-thru continues to extend, but customers will wait for the Lord's chicken. In 2019, the average speed was just over 5 minutes. And in 2020, the wait was over 8 minutes. But customers didn't seem to care. The chain was the only business to get a 100% accuracy rating. And also got the top spot for customer service. And we know what happened in 2020. This chain rebuilt their lanes and figured out how to take that 8 to 9 minute wait time down to 7 minutes. But the 98% at this time order accuracy negates the wait. Other fast food joints have about the same wait time, but not the accuracy. I'm okay to wait on God, who has a 100% accuracy rate. And that rating doesn't change. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He will never lose a percentage in that accuracy rating. Our behaviors are wild. We'd rather wait 8 minutes for greasy yet consistent food. And if we know what our wait time is going to be, we're willing to wait longer. And I might lose some friends on this one, but I hope you'll come back to me. I would like to put out there that there is better coffee in the world than Starbucks. But, okay, good. So we're okay with that one. That's good. The benefit is you can go into any Starbucks across the country and you know what you're walking out with. They know. They've made consistency their game. You find one thing that you're willing to drink, cool, I'm good. I can get coffee anywhere. I can go to any Starbucks anywhere. I know what I'm getting. You know what you're getting with God. It's his best, always. The waiting is different in the heavenlies. Psalm 25 says, "On you I wait all the day." What you love, you will wait for. What you are willing to wait for, you love. Take a moment. What are you willing to wait for? What do you love? Does the voice of the Lord make that list?